G'day guys, I'm up in the Blue Mountains National Park doing a little bit of wet weather camping this weekend. I found this cave which I'm going to call home for the night. I sort of smoothed myself off at like a little bit of a sleeping platform along here so I don't roll out in the middle of the night. At least I hope I don't, because it's sort of like going to be a bumpy ride down to the bottom of this hill. Anyway, it's not a bad view. Just sort of pan around a little bit. I haven't got the GoPro this weekend because the kids have pinched it on me, so I'm back to the old, good old trusty camera. Anyway, there's an umbrella, which is basically how I get around the bush without getting too wet. And that, like, I think, you know, like, umbrella's like a really underrated item for moving around the bush. You know, when it's raining and whatnot, you know, like, it's just a lot easier to you know, stay dry with an umbrella than it is with, you know, like waterproof clothing. Sometimes I think you tend to you sweat more in the waterproof clothing and whatnot, and then, you know, you get wet from your sweat and everything like that, where if you just use an umbrella, you can just sort of stick it just above your head, and, you know, your head and neck stays dry. You know, you can see where you're going, and, you know, like, provided you're not sort of like trying to bash through really dense bush, you know, it works out pretty good. You just sort of, you know, just cruise along nice and easy, and get to your location sort of moderately dry. The other thing I've done this weekend is I've left the trusty old New Zealand wool bush shirt at home, because I went and brought a Mountain Designs Polartec fleece, and I wanted to test it out a little bit, so I thought I'd bring that this weekend. So I'm wearing it right now, so I don't know if you see it or not. Anyway, so far it's pretty good. You know, it's sort of like a typical fleece, though. You know, like if you get like a little bit of wind and whatnot, you know, the wind will just blow straight through it, and you'll start to cool off again. But, you know, as a mid layer, it's pretty tasty warm, really. You know, you just need a windproof layer over the top of it, which brings me to the main reason why I'm out here. Is I've brought this Burton jacket, so which I'm going to go take snow camping this season, and I just wanted to sort of just test that out to see how warm it is tonight and whatnot. So that's what I'll be sleeping in, and then I'll just see how it goes. But I'm not going to put it down on a film or anything like that. I'll just, you know, I'll take a few photos and whatnot, and then just put it in Clash Report what I think of it. Anyway, I'm just gonna suppose just sort of sit here, chill out for a while, and, you know, like maybe go for a little bit of a wander down the hill for a little ways later on, and just see if I can you know, just sort of see if I can find anything interesting down there. This is like out along the cliff line a little bit. If I go over here without falling off and breaking my neck or anything like that. So that's the little cave I'm sleeping in, and, you know, the cliff line just sort of goes off down that way. You know, this is gonna probably take 20 hours to upload to YouTube if I'm lucky. So I think I might just say goodbye now. Alright, I'll see you later.